Welcome back to the dumbest automotive YouTube channel. Yes, I stole that from Hoovie's Garage, but as you notice, 2003 Mercedes AMG G55, and I believe he's had one of these too. So hopefully he will understand why I am calling this the dumbest decision, because it also has like 200,000 miles on it. And today we're going to go over some of the quirks and features. Oh my God, now I'm stealing from Doug DeMira? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I might as well be wearing a kitten shirt. So if you get that reference, welcome back. Anyway, today we're going to go over everything about this. There's so many things wrong with it, and I really don't know what I'm doing. However, I can tell you, I've always wanted one of these. Maybe not as big-wheeled and pimped out as this one, but we're going to fix that as well. Anyway, stay tuned. Let's go over this. So right off the bat, you can tell that whoever owned this wanted to go with the Pimp My Ride style wheels, which are some, I think they're 22s. They might be 20, what size are they? 24s. Yes, 22s will not do when you can get 24s. Anyway, I don't hate them on there actually. I think that they look fairly decent, but if you watch my very last video, you will notice that I bought a used set of the original wheels that went on this car, so we're going to put those on and kind of put her back to stock as much as possible. One of the things that I do love about the AMG is, of course, I've got the exhaust out on both sides. I love the color. It definitely needs some TLC though. One of the problems that these have notoriously is the transfer case motor, and we're going to have to replace that one as well, because on the dash we're getting that. And we're also getting no temperature reading, so we're going to have to replace a temperature sensor for the coolant. What else does it have going on with her? There is a check engine light, and I pulled the code, and basically it has to do something with the cooling fan. Right now the fan stays on all the time, so we're going to have to look into that. I'm not sure if that's just a sensor. Oh, it tells me that there is no oil in it, so there is a oil sensor that we're going to need to replace. Basically, I bought a basket case, and that's okay. It's not my daily driver. I've always wanted a G Wagon. I got it for such a great deal that I couldn't pass it up. So this is a good time for me to do a little bit of wrenching on my own car because, well, I am the warranty. Tavares is going to kill me now. Man, sorry, I don't have any VinWiki jokes for you right now, but I'll get to that. Anyway, we're going to have to wrench on this, and I am going to be the warranty. So we're going to fix her up, and we're going to get her back to basically stock. I think we're going to do some upgrades. Maybe that stereo system could definitely use a little TLC. But why don't I take you around and show you some of the little things about this car that need to either be fixed, or I'm amazed they're in such good condition. A quick walk around of this, and we're going to notice something that pops up over and over, and that is the previous owner's love for Italy. Now, I am Italian, so I'm not upset about it, but I think that some of these things are definitely gonna have to be removed. And there's even more as we go around, but before we get there, I do wanna show you stuff like this. So you can see something was on here. I don't know what it was, but we just need to basically do a full detail of the car, and when we do, we can get that off and it will look 100% better. Obviously, underneath wheel wells, got to give a nice clean, change these wheels out, and that will make it look better. I like the black stripe with the black roof. I think that that is aftermarket for the roof. I think the black stripe down the center is exactly how it should be. Of course, it is the V8 AMG, which I'm totally ecstatic about. It is in good condition. I would not say it is in perfect condition. And here we go again with some love for Italy. We have another Italy on the back, and then on the license plate as well, there is Italy. So we've got all of that going on, and let's go around to this side. Oh, there's another. Let's just check that one out. Can't get away without an Italy badge. Now that one I'm actually going to leave. I kind of like that one, and like I said, I am Italian. Up here on the front, we can see that I've definitely got to get that off as well. There are a few little dents and scratches on it, and I'll probably just touch those up with touch-up paint. I'm not looking for a perfect car. I just want one that presents itself well. Let's go inside, where the magic happens on this bad boy. All right, guys, so right off the bat, you can see that this was worn tremendously. And I'm pretty sure it was worn tremendously because that's how you check the malfunctions on this vehicle. And like I said, there are plenty. So let's go inside and take a look. I do like that they put the AMG bezel around the screen here, so you know that it's an AMG. You've got all your different settings for the way that the distribution of torque is sent. It's got just a standard shifter. I hate all of this wood paneling. I feel like that really dates it. And even on the door over there, you'll see that it's got the wood paneling. That might change. Got wood paneling there. It just feels like I'm in a 1970s minivan. I do like that this has the nav and the screen, but it is so outdated that nothing really works on it. I mean, you couldn't even put in somebody's address anymore. The good thing is all of the AC works, the heated seats work. Basically everything on this panel is working, so that is great. It's really this little button right here and the motor for the transfer case that has some issues. So for a car with 194, just say 195,000 miles, she's in remarkably good shape. I mean, all the seats look good. The leather is in very good condition for that many miles and that much use. Definitely, like I said, needs a detail. I am missing this little board here, or you know, the little shelf piece that goes in there so that you can put stuff in there. I'm probably going to have to source one of those out. In the back, you can see that it's also very good shape. I am missing a center headrest. Not exactly sure why. I figured that somebody couldn't see out the back and they just removed it and somehow it got lost. But that's okay. Oh God, these doors weigh a ton. So there it is with it open. There is the cargo net in here, and then everything else is just kind of plain and basic, which is fine. That's what you would expect with this. And my favorite thing, absolute favorite part is, watch this. When you close it, you slam it, and it actually shuts like an old school car. It's one of my favorite features of a G Wagon. I love that clicking sound. Listen to that. No soft touch doors here. We're going off-roading. And that's another thing about the G series, is they are a great off-road vehicle. So will I take this off-road? Probably not, because, well, I haven't even taken the Humvee off-road. So this one is probably going to be a mall crawler, and that's okay. I'm good with it. Leave me comments below if you would do something different. Now that we've looked at the exterior, we've looked at the interior, let's look at the power plant, which is right under here. There we go. All right. So in all her beauty, and thank goodness that I have watched videos, and yes, that engine is supposed to be slanted like that, so I feel a lot better. I don't think this emblem is supposed to be coming off like that, but you know, somebody glued it back on because, well, that's what you do with the AMG Mercedes. Ultimately, for 200,000 miles, though, everything under here looks very clean. There are no leaks. I am amazed. Just every sensor needs to be replaced. So we will be getting to that. Runs and drives fairly well. Like I said, you get a lot of the codes on it, but it is running and driving. I could take it out. I could use it. I've taken my pup Bentley to the vet in it, and it worked out perfectly. So not too bad. How about we take a look underneath? The good thing is I don't even have to put it on a lift. I can just kind of show you underneath. No leaks, which is nice. It's not in, obviously it's not in brand new condition, but for the age, the mileage and everything, I really am impressed. Well guys, I am super excited about having it. I am not so super excited about all the work that's going to take. Full detailing inside and outside. I've got to change the wheels. I've got to do the transfer case motor. I've got to get some sensors for it. But I really think not too much money, a little bit of time, a little bit of elbow grease, and she's going to be a mint condition. Well, let me rephrase that. She'll be a great driver condition AMG from 2003. And the greatest thing about these is I love the look of them. I think it is just a really cool vehicle. Of course, this is a military vehicle, so it drives like a truck. I was amazed. This was the first one I have driven, and only one, so I don't have much to compare it with, but it really does drive more like a truck. I'd really love to drive one of the new ones just to see if it still drives like a truck. But it is a really cool vehicle. It's kind of like in between a Jeep and a Humvee, because it drives more like the Humvee, but it's got the amenities that a Jeep would have. I've got AC, heated seats, cruise control, nav system. I mean, it's got a lot of nice features in it. So I'm very curious to see how this is all gonna play out. Hopefully you guys are excited about this just like me. Maybe leave me some comments on anything that you saw that you might have questions about, or things that I should do to it that I don't even know yet. All right, so like, subscribe, share, make sure you stay tuned because there's going to be a lot of videos coming up on this one. All right, guys, I'll catch you later. Oh, I do have a list of people that I need to apologize to. First of all, Tyler. I need to apologize to Ed. I need to apologize to Freddie, to Elliot, and to Doug. I'm not trying to rip any of you guys off. This was just a fun kind of spoof because of the car. If you like it, leave me a comment. If you don't like it, leave me a comment angrily, and whatever you do, don't send me a cease and desist. It'll probably, I mean, I'll take it down if you need me to.